This is step 4 of 9 in a series of tutorials using Simex's TextConverter for extraction, transformation, and loading. First, we're going to load an input file. It's a PDF file. We could load a lot of different files. We chose this one because visually the data is structured into records and fields, but in the PDF itself, it's not delimited. So we're going to use TextConverter's artificial intelligence to recognize the fields and records. And when we do this, it actually does a little bit too good of a job. It breaks the address block up into name, street address, city, state, and zip code. And in our application, we need an address block that's all together. So I'm going to show you how to use Visual Basic Script. If you've ever been afraid of VB Script, this will definitely alleviate those fears. This is very easy. Let's just open up the workspace there. We'll hide the options pane. We'll create a new field to hold the address block. New field, and we'll just call it new address block field. I'm going to make this a string field, and I'm going to make it 60 characters wide. That's plenty of width for the data that we need to hold there. You can set it however you like, whatever is appropriate for your data source. We're going to create the field through a script conversion. We're going to remove that placeholder that it inserts called value. And in place of value, we're going to find the fields that we need. So here's one of the addresses. You can see that's field 8. Just drag it into place, and it creates the VB script for it. The ampersand sign in VB script means to concatenate or to put them together. Let's go ahead and grab the next one, field 13. Then we'll say ampersand again. Grab that state field. You can find it by clicking on the input view, and that'll light the field up in the input dictionary. And just drag it into place. And here's your zip code. Now for style, I want to add commas and spaces, and these are literals. So in VB script, again, we say and, we use the double quotes for a literal. We say comma, space, and close the quotes. I'm going to do the same thing at the end of the street number. It's between the state, the city and the state. And then before the zip code, let's put 2 spaces. So quote, space, space, close quote. And you can click here to check the syntax of the script, make sure everything is right. And then let's go to the preview window, have a look at what we've got. And it's all the way out there at the end. And you can see it put them all together perfectly. And now all you have left to do is to set the output data source. We can use OLEDB, ODBC, or a file. In this case, we're going to use a DBF file, and I've used this file before, so get that little error message to overwrite the data, hit yes. And now let's just run that process, click the Running Man icon, and that will do the loading process, put the data into the file or the output database. And there you have it.